That's why I don't call no more. That's why we don't talk no more. I'm out in the streets, but it's all gon' go. You still my brother. Ray locked up, that nigga gon' always be my brother. The nigga Mark locked up too, he my brother, yeah. He don't even call no more, we don't even talk no more. Out here in the streets, but it's all gon' go. You still my brother.
I'm out of jail.
Alright. At least I can say it though. Hold on, nigga. Yo. 5.
Hold it down. I count us there, bro. Let's go.
5. Who going first, man?
It's on Strat elected to go first.
Yes.
Hey, Chaos.
5, 3, 2.
Our Society Battle League, make some noise. We got another fire battle for y'all. Order restored to. Happy anniversary, Kills. It's also the night of rematches. Battle rapper to my left.
That's not the elbow, man. It's the kid Stratosphere. Big 187 shit. Big KMM shit. Mob.
Battle rapper to my right.
Sonny Joice. Paradise Apparel.
Hey, what the fuck he said. Stratosphere has elected to go first.
Our society. Pen. Our society's pen. Anyone feel otherwise? Try your best to give me the throne. Message to classes 1 through 5. On this road, drive slow. Our school zones. Reaction isn't everything. Don't care for it. Cause most crowds use a small amount to think. Failed to realize what the bars, I'm God, ruler, and a dog. Sean, Jeffrey, and Earl. This is the original Murder Inc. So y'all matched the biggest gas star in the universe against Mr. Universe? Hold this overkill. What's the narrative? If Sonny out, I'll get grit. I'm not chlorophyll. I called you out since vision. Someone tell Evander Holyfield, God won't save you from these punches, my youth. Since this Strat versus Sonny, let's make sure these rounds revolve around you. My last 3 opponents will warm ups for this new energy I'm venting. Still baffled, I'm not here often, but keep the same tension. Clutch said I was all gas. As far as name flips, no skill. Wasn't wrong, my origin is nitrogen and iron. Of course Stratosphere came with cold steel, plus I'm marketable.
Oh my fucking gosh.
The slogan alone put me on the list with the vets. I get offended when y'all say hyperextended. Elbow being out, I put too much of a stretch. Grandson of Sam.
Right, scientific shit, nigga.
Grandson of Sam, leaving a surplus of corpses. No happy ending to the story. David Berkowitz, 50s dude. Me, 90s baby. Difference between him and I, this 40. You feeling froggy pussy, my fault? You feeling froggy pussy? Come find me. Nah, home invasion, leave him face down on his own sheet off one copy or catch him at an event. Gun on my hip. Security at the front, they won't stop me. See under my shirt, there's a lump. Remember rolling your first blunt? Yeah, the tuck sloppy, and if we can't find you, then your homie crib where I'm pursuing. How about the ride smoke only coming from one side? The blunt canoe, and your material is cool. Gives the fans a different view, but that's already been done. Sublime entendres, complex. Look, my nigga, you're not the only one, but fuck it, I got my gun. 4-5, I used 4 battles ago. The killing's just begun. His life don't end by the same trick, barrel the trigger. Now y'all see that there's nothing new under the sun. I see there's a few pins I respect in this league. I see there's a few pins I respect in this league. but no need for expansion. Got past the flare, made my way through sunny space and no one noticed. Richard Branson, last order restored, Smack God became mortal. This is the sequel and I'm teaching Evan a lesson. But I'm in a panic. This body has left me manic, Charles Manson. Killing you niggas put me in a depression, but there's no choice for Joice. After these 3 rounds, it's over. You may be too bright of a light, but you're gonna die. The first time on Earth you witness a supernova, one down. Hey yo!
Okay. Top of round, bottom of round, one was Joice.
Hey yo! Talk to him!
What's up? Y'all ready? Yeah. I found me another K.M.M. goon. Well, it's the whole team I'm washing. Get him deserted, now Kel's career in shambles. I'm Keenan. You the type I squash with delight. Cause you Jordan Percy. That half-wit who's constantly hyped. Gonna make me tee off in this round like the Telfar logo, cause you showed your true colors. Even a little person, you pay the ultimate price. I lost it tonight, and you might need to get some guns involved. Cause if I bring like 4 of my brothers, you ain't gonna wanna brawl. That mean keep a strap if it look like 5 on my team Jordan, like Son of Mars or kidnap one of ours. That mean keep a strap if it look like 5 on my team Jordan, like Son of Mars or kidnap one of ours, and you gonna need to worry about dying like a Polaroid. Right after the capture, we out sliding, clown trying.
Control the stage,
Like a Polaroid, but after the capture, we out sliding, clown trying, and you'll be dealing with the knife he got tucked. Now it's Castaway, cause he tried to take off, ran into paradise and got stuck. Your weapon was pointed at me.
That was fire. Niggas never seen Castaway?
What? Niggas is not that smart.
Your weapon was pointed at me for so long, but I carried through with a killer's timing. You should have knew Sonny was coming out as soon as I saw the silver lining. Your shots in battles probably frazzled about why we ain't scrimmaged yet. Cause I ain't moving on somebody who's midterms. This ain't even my biggest test. You hardly sadistic.
Oh my God. That's regular shit, huh?
You hardly sadistic. Ain't nothing I'm startled to mix with. Showing you arson the only time you were sparking my interest. Strat, you partially gifted, but your bars with an arsenal lifting only compensate for your charm that is missing. Cause how you Mr. Elbow, but it's well known you ain't really armed with extensions. I'll impart you the difference. We have a similar duration in the game in common, but I got no reservations like a Disney resort, cause out of our time shared, I was the entertaining option, conquered, anxiety, declared it just I'll impart you the difference. We have a similar duration in the game in common, but I got no reservations like a Disney resort, cause out of our time shared, I was the entertaining option, conquered, anxiety, declared it, disposed of fear. I said Disney resort, cause they bought tickets to see all the character over here. While you adding this false threatening nature, not knowing how timid your bars will sound. I said Disney resort, cause all the fans can see is this princess walking around, and I'm truly not about to leave this fight the slightest bit woozy. I said Disney resort, cause y'all done booked paradise with a goofy. You summoned me so I You summoned me so I had to scold you. One jab will fold you. Now you gotta pick up your feelings like Jasmine told you. He's so delirious, he ain't
Say that again, please.
Bring that shit back.
Say that again, please. Say it again.
You summoned me so I had to scold you. One jab will fold you. Now you gotta pick up your feelings like Jasmine told you. He's so delirious, he ain't even aware when he leak. I have him unbearably weak. Entire home soon as he trip on paradise. That's an Airbnb. You better be a fool. You better be a full feral savage with what you keep in your tablets. Cause I made this a Sunday and that's the one time you shouldn't sleep on the Sabbath. So many nights writing, I had to force plenty for checking the lane until his core empty. He gon' drop unexpected like the Delta variant. That's cause the extra strain just made me more deadly. You battled the goon twice in the same weekend and let him massacre you both times. You were supposed to pop from that movie with Boogie. After that, all of the smoke died. But wanna display a classic show and verse me. That's what I couldn't understand. is why now you wanna have your second wind and fire, but couldn't get your boogie wonderland. That was the catalyst.
Hey, no, that was crazy.
What? You're done. You're done.
Hey, give it up for that round, y'all. Give it up for that round. Please give it up for that round. My fault. My fault.
That was the catalyst for your hiatus. Then you made a return and ain't been the same since.
Nigga, they thought it was over.
That was the catalyst for your hiatus. Then you made a return and ain't been the same since. From rookie verse vets to your main event. Cause that 8 showed you couldn't evolve in a flare. Couldn't get your flame lit. This where the game switched. But this gonna be yet another flop for you. Even though you was aiming for a goodie. But don't blame it on the sunshine. You need to blame it on the boogie. You thought this was a feat that I couldn't tackle. So for assuming I would be rattled, I used a scalpel, carving his features. They straight lost. He died after his face off like his boogie battle. Y'all know the story of
Oh my!
Y'all know the story of Jesus healing a woman with his robe. Well, that remind me of this broad thinking he just as sick. And it's gonna be a miracle your material even touching this. But you wanted this pen battle so badly, cool. Well, here's the charge that it costs. If you have to perform better to make this close, then you already lost. Paradise.
Top of round 2. Or the Stratosphere. We are here. Let's go.
I'm gonna be ranked as the best pen in OSBL. End of story. Fuck the fame, I want the glory. Switchblade in 04. It's finna get gory. He'll get shot and sliced. I'll turn paradise into purgatory. Dog may be witty, but the delivery shitty. False performance, you can't touch me. For evidence a hit. Drop him with the stick. And whoever in your lateral pass, we playing rugby, 5-point if you try. That's suicide. Pretty soon, it gets ugly. What? Does he be in the gym lifting? His written's gonna stop my momentum abruptly? Hey, you pussy. Sweet as Teletubbies. In other words, to start this show, the baby facing Sunny. How you train the child like the Turn up. How you train the child like the go-go scene with no rare essence? That clout chasing, you need to stop it. Trying to get reaction with no total control, but the key, punching with the same combination. Fuck a locksmith, wouldn't handle, but I chuck brown though. Go swing, jawbone out of socket in your backyard. Left him in critical condition, monster, twerking circles. Before the bounce, go in the pop. You see how I rhyme? Oh my God! Let's go. You right.
Bring that shit back a little bit.
You see how I rhyme?
Rap.
Took go and battle rap, put them in the same line.
I mean, Bando said that.
I smoked and pocket checked this bitch ass too, so it's still mine. Odds of me losing, 11-1. But my ties make me a fast learner. Track this bitch moves from Philly to Atlanta. Guess what I did, Evan? Turner, she held hostage. Called my bluff from Jersey. Told him bring a 9 or straight razors. Make a choice. She get her throat slashed or smacked by Rolex. You know, getting pistol whipped by one blazer. Don't worry if I'm number one. Shout out to the blazer. He on the night. Don't worry if I'm number 1 in KML. With consistency, you can't front. Cause every battle was good performance, well prepared, and heavy with each punch. Him on the other hand, barely. And don't look crazy on camera. And this what y'all want to hear? I can't even call you an up-and-comer. Alaskan summers. Sunny only hot once a year, Mr. 93 million miles. I hope your soul will return once you reincarnate from a hollow. Goes to Sparta, killing gods. Rip his head off his shoulders. Break him down to a zygote. Just keep pushing till he hears. Throwing the damn top. I'm still gonna die though. False. I can be Ivan Drago or Kratos. And y'all know what happens to Apollo. Irritated that his pen is celebrated. Y'all dragon shit had 118 stuff for 24 in my palm while reading Psalms. Put him to sleep worse than Static did. Hit the funeral where his casket is. Open the box to keep the beef fresh. Saran wrapped in plastic. Wait. Psalm 118:24. Yeah, this is the grave that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. How can a man be so down How can a man be so down to earth and yet reach like years in a day? Bitch, my name's Stratosphere. The world made me this way. Too down.
Hey, yo! What the hell? He said something about the baby face on son like the Teletubbies. Or y'all know who on their stomach, it displays screens. Now y'all viewing his belly in HD.
Hey, yo! What's the fuck? That was a rebuttal. Off the top.
That's what's crazy. Hold it down. That was fire. Yes.
Run that back. Yo.
Let him go.
Hold it down. Hold it down.
Come on, man.
From my first event, we assumed how this would play out. Knew I had the elbows missing soon as I came out. It's a birth defect, but this is Bronze Almighty, Jordan Percy. So when you die, I'm setting your corpse ablaze. Cause if this is bronze legacy for Jordan, I'm past the torching phase. They said I don't know, Sonny. It's Bronze Almighty. He know crowds. And you ain't normally shopping in the chrome aisle, but you might have to get bronze with the beam. Simone Biles. Wait, this is my own style. I'd rather have you up here gaining knowledge from me. But one of my homeboys in the creases trying to line your buddies. They get the lo-fi music, beating the background while you study. It was ages since we seen you advance. We've been waiting, cause your style is like social media, fast food. Instantly gratifying, but over time it gets basic. I'm saying you the reason so many in our society impatient. You even got envy on the decline. He's supposed to be possessing vet skill. Old remedies in the med field. Cause hanging around this leech gonna make you less ill. If you actually matured and open up. If you actually, ouch! What the fuck? If you actually matured, you'd open up options where you're acknowledged and get blessed more. But him fighting adulthood is just blocking the kids next door. He said it's like soul food.
I like that.
He said it's like soul food. Even better when the sides touching. But you met with some flair in that man harmed you. Then you became soul food. When you left your bean dripping and yammed on you, that was your 10th battle to only 4 of mine. You think them bouts are when you matured and grew. You from that 187 with you, they're gonna be learning too. This is nursery school, cause right now you the baby on stage. And bringing up any AIDS only gonna make it worse for you. Speaking of AIDS, let's talk about how you dwell as a victim. People ejecting you from posses while you tell us they did it. Now you in battles gossiping like you had help with they writtens. The only reason for calling in the 187's your image. Your click hopping tendencies got everyone living. You let elbow near a joint effort. He's ready to pivot. It must plague your mind. How you, oh my God. Talk to him. It must plague your mind. How you snake your tribes only to inflate your pride but never thank those guys. But it's natural to take offense when all Straddle do is play both sides.
Let's go.
Because it's natural to take offense when all Straddle do is play both sides. You ain't so wise. Because it ain't like on these cars you producing. Me and Mary Jane, we just watching your drama with unions. And you gonna try to...
I got that one.
Me and Mary Jane, we just watching your drama with unions. And you gonna try to pal up with me after this conflict. Like we strong amigos. You ain't gonna end up getting me blackballed when I'm not your Negro. Once this bird fried, he'll be telling the 8-piece. Won't leave him alone till y'all give sunflowers on Sway Lee. Yo, dry snitcher, squad switcher. So I miss you, yo, inside's injured. He always out in the vibe with you. Like what about me, guys? What am I? Chopped liver, beloved. Beloved. I'm loaded and Lux love it. Beloved. I'm loaded and Lux love it. Anybody ask me about the elbow? Nah, beloved. This is murder and Mook love it. The elbow's in pain, meaning a storm is soon coming. And I snuff you like we wish we could do Zimmerman. And it won't be covert or hidden. Just like him. Letters in bold. Open, I did it. And once I get you off the hook, I know you will quit it. The bottom feeder of this lead won't slow me up. The bottom feeder of this lead won't slow me up. He horrified to see himself leaking, but I had to get it back from stratosphere in blood. It's hemophobia. Allow me to bring your slogan up.
Shit, think about it, college boy. Shit, take him to school, nigga.
Allow me to bring your slogan up. They call me Stratosphere because in my space the stars come out. Now I want to let you plead your case, but there are no stars in the stratosphere. The stratosphere isn't even space. That's been his slogan for 2 years now. Ain't no woes when I help cuz. No big homies to put him under the wing and bowl when the cow studs. He lonely, clutching at his own bones if he felt love. Holding on to his bloated ego to be held up. See that explosive pen you got? It's from a grenade and you just blowing yourself up. And that slogan just goes to show that you see a star in stratosphere, but nobody else does.
Teach that nigga that. Shit. Fuck. Y'all thought he was done?
In hashtags you labeled yourself. In hashtags you labeled yourself wolf. Well, what breed is this? The kind that can't find a pack, go out and kill, or bring back meat to it? I'm infuriated with your whole persona. It needs to switch, cause how you representing elbows when you an easy lick. They say that God forgives. They say that God forgives. So I called him before this, but my praying ain't enough. Like the Yonkers did, cause I even had the creator hanging up. You wanted this pen battle so badly, cool. So here's the charge that it costs. If you have to perform better to make this close, then you already lost.
Round. Hey, give it up for that round. Give it up for that round, man. Top of round 3. All the stratosphere. Hey, y'all need to engage with the crowd or something.
Hold it down, man. Okay.
So who's the team? OSBL or CBG? We can't be deceived. Don't lie. But this Trey Fire your screen will have you promote the wrong league. I'm not R. Kelly, nigga.
That was fucking fire. That was fucking fire.
Go, nigga.
That's exactly what happened.
Push on one more time.
Oh God, man.
I'm not R. Kelly, nigga. I know how to hard type. See, that line killed you before you started, but here's the scoop. Blade in my sleeve. Cut his face twice in the same spot. Now it's a butterfly loop. There's a level of conviction in my pen. Whether general or maximum, most can't get 3. Your 4 battles to my 12. Multiplied, I made more noise in the last 3. Was nice against Steve. Was nice against Steve, but our clash is something the fans wanted to see. So any buzz or growth that Sonny raised has to go through me. So if y'all felt in those last few quotes that I wrote that was the elbow, that's a no-no, player. Let the third rock, because Stratosphere got this whole round covered. Ozone layers. You say just because I'm easy going, don't mean I won't smoke ops. Was out west, being in my comfort zone was a culture shock. Red and blue everywhere, with the 12. No one called the cops, now it's ties with bounty hunters and baby looks wherever Jordan downs. See, the frequency is megahertz, but the energy, watch. Y'all ain't tell him.
That game block shit. Right. Talks about
Y'all ain't tell him I'm a serial killer, psychotic, and ADHD. It's not hard for me. It's not hard for me to go insane. Evan Slain from a headshot, point blank range. Now he feels my pain. Because the diagnosis, scatterbrain. A F.A.M.E sweep, the can squeak from a 2-3 that looked like a Drake. Van Vliet, Street Fighter.
That's crazy.
A F.A.M.E sweep. A F.A.M.E sweep, the can squeeze from a 2-3 that looked like a Drake. Van Vliet, Street Fighter, rushing more punches than Zangief. Frontal lobotomy, torture rap, left all the scraps in the damn street. There wasn't much evidence neither. Made him believe us. All times he said it was an underachiever. He literally survived by the skin of his teeth. Did well in your last bouts? Did well in your last bouts? You did well in your last bouts. Even got some clout. So I had to see what's up in person. I didn't have to blow up to get to paradise, but I did show him 72 versions. Back to the gun bars. It's elementary how I handle extended clips. Two to the dome, chest, shoulder. Man, everybody part getting missed. Semi-script, the perfectionist. They tell me I'm a sloppy body and I get pissed. Then ask why I do. Erica Badu. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. The accuracy is a masterpiece. The accuracy is a masterpiece. I can hit double off one glance. Strap got a pearl handle. OD with the white bitch like Demi Lovato. I couldn't leave Sonny with a chance. I was counted out.
That childhood shit. Niggas don't know about
I was counted out. I was counted out. Suburban kid, but I circle streets like a roundabout. This my round. Bury him in National Stadium. Make us box a picture mound. AR-15, beam, scope. Sonny better run or I'ma gun him down. And don't get it confused. I'm not a lyricist, but a physicist. I'm comparing the speed of light to the speed of sound. The Einstein of my kind. That was fire. The Einstein of my kind. Paving the way for this pen I'm pushing. An old wizard, pointing to 90 forward. Drew Gooden. Can I kill him with this next bar brush? Can I kill him with this next bar brush, Shirley? Tracy aimed at Joice. All light ends when this life took away. Barbara, Shirley, Tracy, Joice. Yeah, you and this ratchet speaking woman to woman. And you had the nerve. And you had the nerve. And you had the nerve. And you had the nerve to go for Steve's insecurities like the Wilco show. Well, this time I'm a lift and blaze. So if you don't want a screaming bald head in your fucking face, then get the hell off my stage. I came to kill with bars. I came to kill with bars. Fuck what he talking about. The name Stratosphere, because in my space is where the stars come out. Sonny came in here thinking he was going to beat me. Hell no. No matter how many punches I land, understand.
Give it up for that round. Give it up for that round. Sonny Joice. Bottom of round 3. Let's go.
What you got for niggas?
Hey, woman to woman about shit. That song is hilarious.
I'm gonna need y'all to really listen for this one. I got a story.
Oh, shit.
You calling yourself a pen strat, excuse my voice. You calling yourself a pen strat is really what's done lowered your stock. Cause you more of a EpiPen. You never really the one that goes into shock, saying you are society's pen when you're conceited as careless. Cause our society is something that the meek should inherit. I've been having unsettling visions that start sending me into panic. Disturbing premonitions in years to come. If y'all don't start condemning who this man is. And these aren't just my dreams. It's so real, I'm ready to split my seams. I'll take a minute to tell y'all all of the things I've seen. This guy's deluded, a fake prophet. You let him lead our society, we gon' walk outside and see the sky polluted and air toxic. That's cause he couldn't cope with influence. Then he tried to rope us into it. One of them dystopian futures where it ain't no hope for improving, like when he say that's not the elbow and seldom it is. It's the same way he'll be on the television, compelling your kids. Cause we know what he's selling ain't healthy for us, but he gon' tell you it is. Wait, you supposed to be our society, since he missing identity, he gon' levy to make your struggle. You protest, you arrest, it's silence, then he enforce muzzles. The same way he impersonates so many styles, but wouldn't craft his own, couldn't endure hustle. I'm saying if you make Jay Farrow, it ain't long before we take your voice from you. Wait, you supposed to be our society's parties and functions.
That was fucking crazy, nigga.
Wait, you supposed to be our society's parties and functions get shut down. And you better not let your music play. Similar to a footloose, except the officers ordered to shoot and mace. Or you think it's because of his fear of boogie? Nah, it's really a more stupid case. You know who we rep. There's no gatherings allowed larger than a group of 8. Wait, you supposed to be our society's because of his loss on basic training. Our military was slaughtered soon after getting deployed. Because he got rid of basic training. And he let anyone join. Even his first 2 losses, he couldn't help but drown in his past. That was Swerve and Benji. That's why he let the economy crash. Wait, you supposed to be...
Hey, nigga! That was crazy. What class is that?
That was Swerve and Benji. That's why he let the economy crash. But you're supposed to be our society after his second defeat on Order Restored. That's really where his nugget blew. Because he took order away from our society. And chaos is what we were plunged into. It's only clear win. First banger. He saw to it the memory of that card was present. Something we all regret. Because the title of that event was Armageddon. Wait, you supposed to be our society. Now it's high mortality rates, and your fam gets killed. Water and food shortages, no plans for chill. We believed it wouldn't last, and still decades went by like this can't be real. And it's all because it was his pen that passed the field. Wait, you supposed to be our society. Pens are seen as the underdogs, the ones who normally get less love. Risk scribble until they sweat blood. And since you fail to impress and belong, you look at this as your next club. Your comrades were too polite to end you, so I was sent to you. Tell whoever on your side protects you. You said you are society's pen, like you got a command over language. But won't nobody after you dialect you. I've been vengeful, because you ain't the nigga. I've been vengeful.
Bring that shit back, nigga.
Won't nobody after you dialect you. I've been vengeful, because you ain't the least bit embarrassed. You can't just claim a title. You have to gain esteem by your merit. Saying you are society's pen when you're conceited is careless, because our society is something that the meek should inherit. And y'all can see in the grace that pour from them. If you think you're gonna leave sunny days, you got a storm coming. Just another page in the paradise chapter. I just came here to send them to paradise faster. Thank you.
Take a bow in, nigga.
Hey, no.